Hello and welcome, weary traveler, to Persephone's Lullaby. Tonight, we begin a mythical descent into slumber, a story crafted just for you, designed to guide you gently into the deepest, most restorative sleep. Find a comfortable spot, allow your body to settle, and let my voice be your guide as we step into the veil of Vesper. It is the hour of Vesper now, the tender, soft twilight. Can you feel it? It's when the golden rod of summer, so vibrant and full of life, finally begins to bend, gracefully yielding to the quiet inevitability of the shadow. Imagine Kore, the maiden, walking the perimeter of the Eleusinian fields. Her steps aren't sprightly anymore, nor swift. Instead, they are slow, heavy, weighted by a sweet, profound weariness that has settled deep into her bones. This isn't the exhaustion from hard work. No, it's a weariness born from the relentless, noisy brightness of the world above. Take a moment to imagine the air around you right now. Perhaps it feels thick and cooling, just like the air clinging to Kore. Can you almost smell the dried earth and that last faint sweetness of the harvest that has already been gathered? The sun hasn't just set, it has drawn a great, sighing breath, a long, peaceful exhale, and gently lowered its own vibrant curtain across the sky. Watch as the sky bleeds from a soft, hopeful peach into a bruised, muted indigo, and the wind, which earlier today whipped and danced with such energy, now moves with a sluggish, reluctant drift. It touches the tall, brittle grasses, but only to murmur a soft, tender farewell, a final whisper before the quiet takes hold. This, my friends, is the precise moment when Kore feels the pull. It's not a violent wrenching, not a sudden shock. No, it's far more gentle, an asthmatic shift, almost like the turning of the tide, or perhaps like the long, slow, imperceptible movement of a majestic glacier. It's the deep, structural silence of the earth itself, gently calling back its own. She allows her gaze to soften now, to unfocus. Feel your own gaze doing the same. Let go of the sharp, demanding details of your day, the surface world, the buzzing insect, the demanding colors, the urgent sounds. All those things begin to blur and recede into the distance, becoming less and less important. Feel your eyelids now. Don't they feel heavy, so wonderfully weighted by the certainty of the coming quiet, the peace that awaits? She finds her threshold not in some abrupt gaping cavern, but in a gradual darkening, a quiet fold of the earth. It's disguised, perhaps, by trailing ivy or moss, the color of deep, undisturbed sleep. It's a cleft in the ancient bedrock, silent and still, smelling faintly of cold water, perhaps a hint of iron. There's no door here, no visible gate, only an unspoken invitation, an invitation into that sacred realm where all movement ceases and all anxiety is finally laid to rest. With a final, conscious breath, just as Kore does, you too can step across this gentle divide. The descent isn't a fall, dear friend. No, it's a slow, continuous spiral, a graceful, unhurried, lowering into the earth's secure and loving embrace. The change in atmosphere is immediate, profound, isn't it? That irritating friction of the outer world, all its demands and worries, are gone now. They're replaced by a smooth, cool density that surrounds and cushions every single limb, every tired muscle in your body. The warmth of the day, with all its fevered energy and shallow demands, is shed now. Let it go. It's like shedding a useless, suffocating cloak. Here, in the deep earth, there is no need for light. This darkness isn't an absence, not at all. It's a tangible, heavy presence, a balm that spreads across your tired eyes. It presses gently against your skin, softly muffling any lingering sounds, absorbing all agitation. Feel the rhythmic, subtle friction. It's like rock sliding past your body as you descend. It becomes a monotonous, reassuring sensation, doesn't it? It anchors you to this very moment, to the safety of this downward path. The only sounds you hear now are the ones that truly define stillness. Listen closely. It's the faint, distant drip, drip, drip of water filtering through stone. An isochronal beat that measures time not in frantic seconds, but in vast, geological epochs. It's the sound of absolute certainty and patience. Each drop echoes a lifetime away, yet it is perfectly clear in the surrounding silence, a solitary rhythm to which your own slowing heartbeat can align. Feel that alignment. You feel the pressure of the mountain around you, not confining, but protective. It is the stone cradle of the world, heavy and wonderfully secure. All the frantic, superficial noise of the upper world. The arguments, the alarms, the demanding voices. They are miles above now. They can't penetrate this thick, ancient bedrock. You are entering a zone of perfect acoustic insulation. Allow yourself to be fully enveloped by it. As the last light of Vesper finally disappears entirely, Cori settles into the rhythm of the deep. She is no longer Cori, the hurried maiden. She is becoming Persephone, the patient queen. Her descent is nearly complete. She feels the distinct, powerful thrum of the subterranean world, the immense, slow pulse of the deep core. It is the vibration of profound rest, the energy of all things waiting in the dark. She closes her eyes, knowing that above, the world continues its frantic rotation. Baton era in the cold, perfect silence. Nothing is required of her. You too can yield to this descent, allowing the weight of your entire body to relax completely, surrendering to the profound, heavy peace of the earth's vast, unmoving heart. The long, spiraling descent, that gentle push downwards, it doesn't end abruptly. Oh no, it's far more graceful than that. Imagine it like the earth itself, taking a deep, slow breath, opening up into an incredible, vast, and utterly unfathomable cavern. That pressure you might have felt earlier, that comforting weight, it eases just a little now. Instead, you feel a subtle shift in the very air around you. It's the first real change, the first definitive signal since we left the light behind, telling USHV arrives somewhere new, somewhere ancient. And the air here, it's unmistakable. It wraps around you, thick with an ancient, mineral humidity. There's that cold, faintly metallic scent, to the scent of moving water, deep and primal. This, my friends, is the upper Styx, the boundary river. But don't picture a wild, rushing torrent or some chaotic, churning water. Oh no, this river is different. It moves with a deliberate, utterly slow, almost majestic drag. It's a liquid, quiet force. Let go of any memory of surface rivers, you know, those ones that chatter and foam, playful and loud. The Styx makes no such noise. It's too heavy for sound, too profound. It pulls itself forward with a deep, silent momentum. A viscous, inky blackness that seems to absorb everything, not just light, but any remnants of sound, any lingering unrest you might carry. It's a silence that truly speaks volumes. And there it is. Just ahead, you see Karen's skiff waiting. It's a vessel perfectly suited for this realm. The wood is as dark as the water it rests upon, perfectly camouflaged in the deep atmosphere. And the ferrymen, if present, they are a silhouette of stillness, perfectly integrated into the profound calm. There's no creak of wood, no shuffle of feet. Everything here is muted, softened by the deep, enveloping atmosphere. It's a moment of pure, undisturbed anticipation. As you approach, take a moment to simply observe. The air, the water, the quiet boat, all inviting you forward. Now, gently, carefully, step into the center of the silent skiff. Feel it settle beneath you, hoist slightly. It displaces the heavy water, yes, but not with a splash. No, it's a thick, resigned slush, a sound so profound and low, it seems to be absorbed almost immediately, leaving the silence even deeper than before. It's as if the river itself acknowledges your presence, then returns to its tranquil state. Take a breath here. Settle completely into the center of the skiff. Feel its slight, almost imperceptible sway. It's not a jarring movement. It's the very definition of being gently rocked, a comforting, steady rhythm in the heart of this ancient space. The water beneath you. It is absolute, inky blackness, a flawless surface that consumes every flicker of light. And more importantly, it consumes worry. Now, I want you to look down into that endless depth, gaze into that profound, inky mirror. And as you do, allow every thought, every lingering concern, every fleeting anxiety that might still trouble you, just allow them to fall. Let them drift down into the river's current. Go. Watch them sink without a trace, effortlessly absorbed. They are too fragile, too superficial, too light to withstand the profound, heavy density of the Styx. This water, this river, is a keeper of depths, and it graciously takes from you anything that weighs you down. You are moving now, without effort, without striving, without a single push from you. You are guided. You are carried by the silent, powerful momentum of this deep world. Feel that gentle, unwavering pull. It's not taking you somewhere frightening. No, it's taking you exactly where you need to be, carried by the very flow of existence. Allow yourself to surrender to this gentle journey. Let the profound peace of the Styx envelop you completely. We're approaching a new threshold, a deeper current in this journey. Before us lies the Acheron, often called the River of Woe. But I want you to release any apprehension that name might conjure. In this realm of profound rest, woe isn't about distress or sorrow as we usually perceive it. It's not loud, frantic, or demanding. It's something entirely different, something truly transformative. Here, woe manifests as a vast, low-frequency hum, a gentle, sonic drone that fills this immense space. And what's fascinating is that this isn't emanating from the water itself, but from the massive, distant stone walls of the canyon that cradled this profound river. Take a moment to truly feel. In fact, it's incredibly therapeutic. It's a resonant sound, so unbelievably low that you might not even hear it in the conventional sense with your ears. Instead, you'll feel it deep within you in the bones of your chest, a gentle thrumming against your sternum, and a subtle resonance at the very base of your skull. It's like a deep, cosmic purr, enveloping you completely. This isn't just sound, it's a physical sensation designed to bring you deeper into yourself. This vibrational drone works gently, yet with immense power. Its purpose is to smooth out those last lingering pockets of high-frequency agitation, any residual nervous energy or tension that might still be trapped within your body. Think of it as a sonic bomb, reaching into those hidden corners and coaxing them to release. Feel the vibration as it begins to calm the quickening thoughts, the endless loops and mental chatter. It's gently pulling them down, slowing them to its own slow, heavy, deliberate pace. Allow your mind to attune to this ancient rhythm, letting go of the need to rush or analyze. Just be. The darkness around us is still near to total, a soft, velvety cloak that allows your other senses to awaken. But as we move deeper, observe closely, for you'll begin to notice the only sources of illumination here. They are not grand or dramatic, but delicate and utterly captivating. The faint, cool glow of luminous minerals, embedded sporadically in the cavern walls. They don't shine with an aggressive brilliance that demands your attention. Quite the opposite. Rather, they cast a soft, pearlescent haze, a gentle luminescence that seems to breathe with the rhythm of this place. This light is hesitant, almost shy, casting no sharp shadows, only softening the edges of the immense space around you. It invites you to observe without effort, to simply witness. Watch this beautiful light dance, but understand, it doesn't flicker with quick, erratic movements like a flame. Instead, it fades and swells with an extreme, deliberate slowness, a majestic ebb and flow that mirrors the deep, reluctant movement of the river below. It's a dance of patience, a visual symphony of gentle transformation. Each pulsation is a reminder to slow down, to breathe deeply, to connect with the unhurried essence of time itself. You are now in a place where light and sound work in perfect harmony, not to stimulate or excite, but only to embrace slowness. They are urging every single nerve ending in your body to release and settle, to surrender to the profound peace that surrounds you. This is a sanctuary, a moment where the world outside fades, and all that remains is this gentle hum, tease, soft glow, and the deepest part of your being. Let it all wash over you. There's nothing to do, nowhere to be except right here, right now, fully immersed in this tranquil embrace. Breathe it in. Feel it. Become it. Our journey continues, and as we press onward, a magnificent, imposing archway gradually comes into view. This isn't just any archway. This is the true entrance to an inner realm, a sanctuary beyond compare, and standing guard before it, a figure of myth and legend, but reimagined in a way you've never encountered. This is Cerberus. Now, before any images of snarling fangs and fiery eyes pop into your head, let me assure you, this Cerberus is entirely different. This is not the raging beast from the myths of the upper world, the one meant to terrify and keep you out. Oh no. This Cerberus is the ultimate sentinel of rest. His purpose isn't to instill fear in those who enter, but to guarantee the perfect, absolute silence and unshakable security of those who choose to stay within this tranquil haven. Look closely at him. His 3 heads are not snarling, not menacing in the slightest. Instead, they are gently bowed, heavy with the incredible weight of centuries upon centuries of peaceful vigilance. There's an ancient wisdom in their posture, a quiet dignity that immediately puts you at ease. And listen, just listen to his breathing. It's deep, powerful, and utterly, exquisitely synchronized. It creates a continuous, low, almost bellows-light rhythm that becomes the acoustic signature of absolute, unassailable safety. Can you hear it? Who, hum, ... Who, hum. It's not just one sound. It's a 3-part harmony, a symphony of deep, settled inhalation and exhalation. Each breath a promise of profound peace. It's like the sound of an ancient engine, but one that runs perfectly, flawlessly, eternally. It never falters, never sputters, and certainly never alarms. It's the sound of steady, unwavering constancy. And his fur, observe how it seems to shift and flow around his massive body, like a cool, soft shadow. It signals his immense presence, yet his stillness is absolute. There's no restlessness here, no tension, just a deep, abiding calm. You know instantly, deep within your core, that his entire magnificent being signifies one thing above all else. Security. Unwavering security. The kind of security you've perhaps longed for your whole life. And the profound promise he embodies is this. Once you step beyond this hallowed threshold, absolutely nothing from the chaotic, disturbing noise of the upper world can follow you. Imagine that the frantic demands, the sudden, jarring intrusions, the blaring alarms, the constant chatter that bombards your senses, all of it permanently barred, forever silenced by his immense, immovable, and utterly benevolent presence. Feel the profound comfort in that thought. A place where the outside world simply cannot touch you. A sanctuary guaranteed by a guardian who doesn't protect with aggression, but with absolute, unwavering peace. As you stand here, you feel drawn to approach the cool, metallic gate, not with the intention of passing through it just yet, but simply to feel its profound substance. Reach out your hand. Touch its smooth, iron surface. Feel its immense, immovable weight. It's not a burden. It's a reassurance. This isn't just any gate. It's the physical embodiment of permanence. It's the polar opposite of the flimsy, temporary, fleeting things of the surface world that constantly shift and change, demanding your attention and draining your energy. This gate, this guardian, represents something eternal, something solid you can lean on. So, take a moment. Stand before this magnificent sentinel of silence. Let the deep, rhythmic hum of his breath gently slow your own. Feel your breathing align with his, becoming deeper, steadier, more peaceful, and let the absolute certainty of his presence guarantee your coming rest. Know that, within his silent watch, you are safe, you are secure, you are home. The vast, serene plains of Just imagine, for a moment. You've passed the watchful sentinel, and now, before you, stretches an expanse unlike anything you've ever encountered. This isn't a place of bustling activity or dramatic events. Oh no, this is a landscape designed for quiet contemplation, a place defined by an absolute, unwavering stillness. We're talking about an absence of motion so complete, it feels almost otherworldly. Think about the world above, our everyday lives. There's always something asterisk, isn't there? A subtle tremor in the air, a restless ripple in the heat coming off the pavement, or even just the gentle sigh of a breeze rustling through leaves. Our senses are constantly registering these tiny movements, these subtle shifts. But here, on the plains of Asphodel, all of that simply ceases. It's truly a marvel to behold. As your gaze sweeps across this incredible plain, you'll immediately notice the ghost flowers of Asphodel. They stand tall, reaching gracefully into the cool, hazy light that filters down from the cavern ceiling high above. These aren't your typical vibrant, colorful blooms. Their beauty lies in their ethereal quality, dressed only in shades of pure white, and the palest, most subtle gray. And here's the truly astonishing part. They never, ever move. Their stalks are perfectly upright, each petal fully open, frozen in an exquisite, utterly motionless display. There's no stir, no flutter, not even the slightest shadow of a tremble. It's a complete, suspended animation that just begs you to pause and truly observe. These flowers are living sculptures of stillness, perfect monuments to tranquility. The ground beneath your feet is flat and even inviting you to simply walk, but not just any walk. Here, you're encouraged to move slowly, deliberately, with gentle, mindful steps. With each step you take, you're not just traversing a physical space. You're embarking on an internal journey. The goal is to observe this perfect stillness around you and, crucially, allow it to penetrate your own body, your own being. The plains of Asphodel offer an incredible invitation. It's an invitation to release all those small, unnecessary tensions that have subtly gathered in your musculature over time. Think about it. The subtle, habitual tensing of your core that you might not even notice. The unconscious gripping in your fingers as you type or hold your phone. The slight, defensive lift of your shoulders when you're stressed. These are all things our bodies do almost without our conscious awareness. Here, in this profound quiet, you start to realize something deeply profound about yourself. You realize that your body has learned to wait for movement, to anticipate change. It's constantly poised, ready for the next action, the next reaction. But in this place, there is only the vast, unwavering quiet. There is no urgency, no need to be ready for what's next, because next is simply more stillness. So, as you take each new step into this unending tranquility, I want you to consciously release a single, tiny tension. Let your arms hang heavy by your sides, feeling their natural weight. Let your eyelids relax their faint, perpetual strain. That slight tension we often hold even when we're trying to rest. Notice how your jaw might clench, and then gently let it soften. Feel your shoulders drop just a fraction of an inch as you breathe out. This is a landscape that requires nothing from you but absolute stillness. It's an ultimate rest from the constant obligation to move, to react, to be on. It's a chance to truly let go, to find that deep restorative peace that's often elusive in our fast-paced world. Think of it as a physical meditation, guided by the very essence of the environment around you. The air here is cool, almost refreshing, carrying a faint, earthy scent that adds to the calming atmosphere. There are no sounds, not even the distant hum of something mechanical or the whisper of wind. It's an auditory void that allows your own internal dialogue to quiet down, making space for a deeper sense of self. Perhaps you've never experienced such profound silence before. It can be a little unsettling at first, almost as if your ears are straining to hear something that isn't there. But if you allow yourself to sink into it, you'll find it's incredibly peaceful, even liberating. It's a silence that isn't empty, but full of potential, full of rest. As you continue your walk, pay attention to the subtle sensations within your body. What does it feel like to release that tension in your neck? What happens when you consciously unclench your fists? You might notice a warmth spreading through those areas, a gentle easing It's almost like a sigh from your muscles. This isn't just about physical relaxation. It's about reconnecting with your body in a way that our busy lives often prevent. The very concept of stillness, especially this kind of absolute stillness, can feel foreign to us. We live in a world that celebrates constant motion, productivity, and going from one thing to the next. But the plains of asphodel remind us of the immense value in pausing, in being present, and in simply being asterisk. This isn't a place where you need to achieve anything. There's no finish line, no task to complete. The sole purpose of your time here is to experience stillness, both externally and internally. It's a gift, a moment to reset and recalibrate. Imagine carrying a bit of this calm, this absolute presence, back into your everyday life. How might that change your interactions, your decisions, your overall well-being? Let's take a moment together right now, even as you're watching this. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or just soften your gaze. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. And as you exhale, imagine releasing one of those small, unnecessary tensions you might be holding. Maybe it's in your forehead, your shoulders, or your jaw. Who's let it go? Feel that gentle softening. That's the essence of the plains of asphodel. This journey isn't just about seeing extraordinary places. It's about internal transformation. The stillness here isn't passive. It's an active force for restoration. It's a reminder that true strength often lies not in constant effort, but in deliberate rest and profound presence. As we slowly make our way across this incredible landscape, imagine a small, intimate grotto tucked away from the world's clamor. The air here is different, imbued with an ancient stillness. This isn't a place of harsh erasure, but of gentle, kind release. This, my friends, is the fountain of Lethe, the sweet stream of forgetfulness. But don't misunderstand. It's not about losing who you are. It's about shedding what no longer serves you gracefully. The water here is unlike anything you've ever encountered. It doesn't gush or rush. Instead, it bubbles up from a crack in the luminous bedrock, creating a sound that defies conventional description. It's quiet, yet utterly continuous, distinct, yet incredibly subtle. Picture, if you can, the sound of soft cloth tearing, infinitely slowly. Imagine heavy velvet being separated, fiber by fiber, with a gently hushed integrity. This unique sound envelops you, smoothing over the ears, delicately erasing sharp auditory memories that might cling to your thoughts. You don't need to drink from this fountain to receive its blessings. The true magic lies in simply being present. You can sit on the edge of the cool, smooth stone pool, feeling the ancient energy emanate from its depths. Allow yourself to relax, to truly unwind, and let the rising mist do its profound work. This isn't just any mist. This is the mist of Lethe. It wraps around you, cool and damp, carrying a faintly sweet aroma, like the scent of fresh rainwater on warm earth after a long, handless shower. This gentle vapor delicately settles upon your forehead, caresses your eyelids, and lightly touches your temples. With each soft touch, it begins its transformative process, softening the sharp edges of your day's memories, easing the grip of worries that have lingered. Every thought that is pressed upon you, every conversation that felt difficult, every looming deadline, every moment of frustration, watch as they are subtly turned by the mist into something indistinct, a pale, faded shape. The urgency drains from them. The vivid colors leach out, leaving behind only soft, muted tones. They transform into harmless, translucent shadows, drifting away on the gentle subterranean air, no longer demanding your attention, no longer holding you captive. This, my friends, is the profound gift of the fountain of Lethe. True mental quiet. It's a quietude that allows you to breathe, to simply be. It reminds you, with tender clarity, that all thoughts, once observed and gently released, can exist in a suspended, harmless state, while you settle into a deep, restorative rest. It's a liberation, a freeing of your mental landscape, allowing peace to flourish where anxiety once held sway. It's about understanding that holding on to every detail of every stressful moment isn't serving your well-being. It is about cultivating the wisdom to discern what needs your attention and what can gracefully fade into the background. This grotto, this sacred stream, offers that wisdom, not through forceful removal, but through tender invitation. It invites you to release, to soften, to allow the gentle flow of peace to wash over you. Think about the sheer volume of information and emotion we process daily. Our minds are constantly buzzing, analyzing, reacting. Sometimes we collect mental clutter, much like dust gathering in a quiet room. The fountain of Lethe is like a gentle, cleansing breeze, lifting that dust away, not aggressively, but with an almost imperceptible grace. It's not about forgetting lessons learned or wisdom gained, but about letting go of the emotional residue, the lingering sting of past moments that continue to agitate our present. Consider the metaphor of a turbulent river suddenly finding its way to a calm, expansive lake. The river's energy and movement are still there, but in the lake, the surface is smooth, reflecting the sky. The fountain of Lethe acts, similarly, guiding the turbulent currents of your mind towards a serene inner lake. It doesn't stop the river. It simply transforms its presentation, allowing you to experience its depths without the overwhelming force of its rush. The cool, damp sweetness of the mist isn't just a sensory experience. It's a tangible representation of the comfort and soothing balm it offers your psyche. It's a natural embrace, a gentle hug for your weary thoughts. Imagine the feeling of stepping into a cool, quiet room after being in the bright, busy sunlight. That sigh of relief, that instant softening. That's what the mist of Lethe offers your mental state. This isn't about escaping reality. It's about refining your relationship with it. It's about creating a personal sanctuary within your own mind, a place you can retreat to when the world feels too loud, too demanding, too full. The grotto and its sweet stream provide a tangible anchor for this mental space, a visualization that helps you activate that inner calm whenever you need it. When you allow those anxious thoughts, those nagging worries, to become translucent shadows that drift away, you're not denying their existence. You're simply changing their power over you. You're acknowledging them, observing them without judgment, and then giving them permission to lose their grip, to fade into harmlessness. This active letting go is incredibly empowering. And the best part, this sense of quiet, this inner calm, isn't something you leave behind when you depart the grotto. The experience here instills a blueprint for internal peace. You carry the memory of the mist, the sound of the velvet-tearing stream, the feeling of release with you. It becomes a tool, a method, a pathway you can revisit in your mind whenever you feel the need to recenter, to soften, to let go. So, as we prepare to gently leave the fountain of the sweet stream, take a moment to absorb this feeling. Let the lingering sweetness of the mist settle in your heart. Remember this feeling of mental quiet, of thoughts becoming soft shadows, of worries losing their urgency. This is a gift you can carry, a practice you can cultivate. We are about to enter what I like to call the palace of basalt and obsidian. Get ready to feel a profound sense of calm wash over you. Imagine this, the grotto you've been exploring, with its soft echoes and gentle whispers, now opens up, not into another cave, but into something far grander. You stand at the threshold of the immense outer halls of the palace of the king and queen. This isn't just a structure. It's a living monument to deep time, a physical manifestation of unshakable security. It's absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? As your eyes adjust, you'll see that this palace is built entirely of smooth, deep black, basalt, and polished obsidian. Think about that for a moment. Minerals born from the profound heat of the Earth's core, then subjected to endless, slow cooling. These aren't just rocks. They are chronicles of geological ages, each stone holding eons of quiet energy within its very structure. The sheer age of these materials, their origin deep within the earth, contributes to an almost primordial sense of safety. It's a connection to the very foundations of our planet. The structure itself is immense, truly vast in its scale. But here's the beautiful paradox. It doesn't feel imposing in the slightest. There's no sense of being dwarfed or over. Instead, it feels heavy. Yes, but heavy in the most comforting way imaginable. It feels unwavering, utterly steadfast. You can almost sense the ancient power thrumming beneath your feet. A gentle, reassuring vibration that says, Here you are absolutely safe. Look closely at each arch, each column, each perfectly fitted stone. Every single element here speaks volumes about stability that has not just endured, but thrived. For millennia, this is not a building that shifts or settles with time. It is eternally fixed, rooted in the very essence of permanence. Can you feel that? The sheer, unyielding solidity of it all. It's like the earth itself has cradled this space, making it a sanctuary beyond compare. Allow your eyes to follow the perfect, smooth lines of the basalt columns. Take your time. Take your time. Imagine the incredible stretches of time it took for these majestic formations to coalesce and rise. Think about the millennia of quiet, undisturbed peace that have passed since they were meticulously set in place, shaping this magnificent space. Each line is a testament to natural forces working in slow, patient harmony. It's a dance between pressure and cooling, a masterpiece crafted by time itself. And as you stand here, absorbing this incredible sight, you'll notice something remarkable about the air itself. The air in these halls possesses a perfect, cool, and unchanging temperature. It is entirely insulated, completely protected from the capricious heat and cold of the surface world, the unpredictable shifts we experience every day. There are no drafts here, no sudden fluctuations, no unexpected chills or stifling warmth. Only this constant, welcoming coolness. It's not cold, mind you. It's that ideal, refreshing temperature that gently draws any lingering heat from your skin, easing any flush, any feverish energy you might have carried in from the outside world. It's a subtle caress, a quiet invitation for your body to relax, to let go of any tension it might be holding. This perfect climate whispers to your nervous system, encouraging it to unwind. As you stand beneath these massive, unmoving archways, allow yourself to truly feel the profound security this environment offers. This palace, crafted from basalt and obsidian, is more than just a grand structure. It is the ultimate fortress of sleep, built not by human hands alone, but woven from the earth's own core. It's a place where the very ground beneath you is a source of strength and solace. You are safe here, safe from intrusion, safe from the sudden, jarring changes of the outside world, and utterly safe from the very concept of instability. Every fiber of this place resonates with security, with an ancient, unwavering promise of peace. There's an innate understanding that nothing can disturb the deep calm here. It's a complete sanctuary, a haven immune to the turmoil beyond its walls. So, let the certainty of this perfectly controlled, unwavering environment gently, completely dissolve any last small feeling of insecurity or restlessness you might be carrying. Imagine all those little worries, all those fleeting anxieties, simply melting away, absorbed by the immense stability of these black and polished walls. Feel them drain from your fingertips, from your brow dissolving into the cool, still air. You are held, you are secure, and you are utterly at peace in this magnificent palace. This is a place where you can truly let go, where the only thing that matters is your comfort and your absolute tranquility. Allow the profound sense of safety to envelop you completely, like a soft, obsidian blanket, protecting you from every disturbance. This moment, this space, is entirely yours. Imagine this. You step into a room, and immediately, a profound silence washes over you. It's not an empty, echoing silence, but a rich, full quietude. This isn't your typical library with towering shelves groaning under the weight of demanding, open books. No, this room is entirely dedicated to something far more gentle and understanding. The non-judgmental storage of every thought, every fleeting idea, and every little worry that didn't actually require any action from you. Instead of paper and ink, you see rows upon rows of low, polished ledges, stretching out as far as the eye can see. And on these ledges, thousands of silent, shimmering silver bowls. Each one is a vessel, a perfect container, and within each bowl, you can faintly discern the pale, translucent forms of undreamt dreams and the forgotten thoughts of the surface world. These are the ideas that came and went, the anxieties that flared up for a moment and then, just as quickly, subsided. Think about it. How many times have you had an idea pop into your head, only for it to drift away, or a worry surface, only to realize later it wasn't worth the energy. This is where they come to rest. These thoughts are motionless and safe, contained perfectly within their smooth, cool vessels. They're not demanding attention, not screaming for analysis. They simply are. Cory walks through this incredible space with such quiet reverence, and you find yourself walking right beside her, mirroring her respect. She's showing us something profound here. She's demonstrating that thoughts do not always need to be acted upon. They don't always need to be judged, scrutinized, or even actively remembered. They simply exist. They can fulfill their moment of emergence, serve their purpose in that instant, and then be harmlessly contained, suspended in this tranquil state. This is such a powerful concept, isn't it? Our minds are constantly generating thoughts, ideas, feelings. We often feel compelled to grab onto every single one, to process it, to solve it. Do asterisks something with it. But what if we didn't have to? What if there was a place for these thoughts to simply be, without demanding anything further from us? Now, I invite you to try something with me. As we walk through this silent library, allow any lingering thought that surfaces in your mind right now, any idea, any fleeting worry, anything at all, to be placed gently into one of these empty silver bowls. You don't need to analyze it. You don't need to find a solution. You don't need to struggle against it or even hold on to it. Just envision yourself depositing it into one of these cool, smooth vessels. Say it settle, becoming motionless and contained. Feel it, that profound relief that washes over you when you realize you don't have to carry every single thought. Your brain isn't just a command center, constantly firing orders for action. It's also a magnificent vessel, capable of storing thoughts without constantly demanding execution. It can simply hold them, gently and safely. The library of unwritten dreams is full of this silent assurance. It whispers that rest is the safest place for all things to wait. It teaches us that not every thought needs our immediate energy or attention. Some can simply be placed here, in this beautiful, non-judgmental space, suspended and at peace. This understanding can truly free up so much mental space, allowing us to focus on what truly matters, without the constant noise of enacted upon ideas or resolved worries. It's about finding that inner calm, knowing that you have a place for everything, even the things that don't require your immediate response. The air around us subtly shifts. Gone are the echoing whispers of the river, the distant sounds of ancient currents. Here, a different kind of silence reigns, a silence so deep it feels like a presence in itself. Your steps, which once resonated through vast caverns, now feel muffled, absorbed by the profound stillness that emanates from the chamber ahead. Take a deep breath here, allowing your own energy to settle, to prepare for what lies beyond the threshold. You've walked a long way, and each step has brought you closer to this moment of ultimate grounding. Pause, and now we enter. The central throne room unfolds before you, not with the dazzling light or overwhelming grandeur you might expect of a king's court, but with an immense, ancient dignity. Your eyes adjust to the soft, perpetual twilight that bathes this space, a light that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. A deep violet blue, reminiscent of the deepest ocean trenches or the sky just before dawn. It's a color that speaks of both endings and beginnings, of profound peace. Pause, and there, at the heart of it all, sits Hades. But don't imagine a figure of sharp authority or a ruler demanding obeisance with a thunderous voice. His presence is something far more profound, far more ancient. He is not a king who asterisk rules, asterisk with a heavy hand, but one who asterisk is asterisk the very gravity of his realm. He embodies a deep, settled stillness, an immense, quiet calm that anchors this entire world. Look closely. He is immense, motionless, robed in the very color of this eternal twilight. His form seems to merge with the very stone of his throne, as if he has been here since time immemorial, an intrinsic part of the fabric of this deep, ancient earth. Pause. There's an energy here, palpable yet utterly silent. It's not the bustling energy of a marketplace or the vibrant hum of a forest. This is the energy of a massive mountain, unmoving, ancient, immensely powerful, yet entirely at rest. It's the energy of the Earth's core, steady and unwavering. All the movement, all the flow, all the life of the surface world seems to find its ultimate equilibrium right here, in this profound stillness. And as you stand before him, you start to feel it, to a gentle invitation to let go, to simply be. Paus. Now, settle your attention entirely on him. Not on his form, but on something far more subtle, yet utterly powerful. Settle your attention on his breathing. Yes, his breathing. It's not the quick, shallow breaths of human anxiety or the excited panting of a runner. It is slow. So incredibly slow and steady. A powerful, yet impossibly gentle inhale and exhale, measured not by seconds or minutes, but by the pace of geological time itself. Imagine the slow, majestic shift of continents, the gradual erosion of mountains over each. That is the rhythm you are observing. Pause. His breath is the very pulse of this realm. Listen carefully, and you might notice something familiar. It matches the faint, comforting, isochronal drip of water from the deep rock, that rhythmic sound you heard at the very beginning of your descent, echoing in the deepest caverns. It's a sound that has accompanied you, a subtle guide, and now, here, at the king's side, it finds its source, its ultimate expression. This rhythm is not just his, it is the rhythm of the entire underworld, a testament to its deep, unchanging nature. Pose. Now, this is where your journey takes its most personal turn. I invite you to listen carefully to the king's slow, steady breath. Let it become the metronome for your own. Don't force anything. Just allow your body to respond to this ancient, profound tempo. Inhale deeply, allowing your chest to rise and fall, not with effort, but with the same measured certainty you witness in Hades. Feel that slow, deliberate expansion. Let it fill you completely. Calmly. Pause and then exhale fully. Release. Sink your weight into the ground beneath your feet with the same heavy assurance, the same complete surrender that defines his stillness. Feel yourself becoming heavier, more grounded, more connected to the earth beneath you. Let go of any tension, any remaining agitation. Just breathe in harmony with the ancient king. Paus. This shared, ancient rhythm begins to lull you completely. It's a lullaby, sung by the very foundations of the world. You realize, in this profound moment, that Hades' stillness is not merely a characteristic, but a promise. It's a promise whispered by the ages. The deeper you rest, the more profoundly you sink into this unwavering calm, the closer you align with the unmoving core of the world itself. This isn't just about physical rest. It's about a deep, internal cessation of struggle. Pause here. In this presence, all agitation feels utterly alien. It simply doesn't belong. The hurried pace of the surface world, the endless anxieties, the constant striving, they all fall away. There is only this, only the long, slow, lulling rhythm of the king, inviting you into the most profound, unhurried rest imaginable. It's a rest that doesn't just rejuvenate, it recenters you, reminding you of the strength and peace that lie within stillness. Pause, allow yourself to be absorbed by this rhythm for a while. Let it wash over you, through you. Feel the deep calm taking root. You are safe here, grounded, held by an ancient, unwavering force. This experience isn't just a part of your journey. It's an integration, a profound lesson in the power of stillness and the peace that comes from aligning with the deep, steady pulse of existence itself. We've been on quite a journey, finding external calm and structural security in our previous steps. Now, it's time to turn our gaze entirely inward, right to the quiet center of your own being. This is where the real magic happens, where true transformation unfurls. I want you to recall something powerful, something ancient, the essence of the pomegranate seed. Think about its significance. That one small, deep, often symbolic element that binds us to a certain reality or understanding. But here, in our asterisk journey, it's not a token of obligation or a binding contract. Oh, no. Something far more liberating. Here, it's a vibrant symbol of deep, internal knowledge, a profound understanding, and most importantly, the acceptance of duality. It's about recognizing that everything has its counterpart, and both are essential. Now, I invite you to imagine this seed. Don't see it as a literal, hard object you can hold in your hand. Instead, visualize it as a tiny, dense point of absolute stillness, radiating a quiet power. Where does it reside within you? Perhaps it's nestled gently in the hollow of your chest, a sacred space just behind your breastbone. Or maybe it feels more natural to place it in the pit of your stomach, a deep, earthy core where your intuition often speaks. Just allow it to settle whatever feels most right for you right now. This imagined seed, this tiny core of stillness, holds an incredible secret. It holds the ancient, undeniable knowledge that shadow and light, rest and activity, darkness and brightness, they are not opposing forces meant to battle each other. No, they are equal and utterly necessary parts of a single, continuous, slow-moving cycle. Think of the rhythm of day and night, the ebb and flow of the tides, the quiet dormancy of winter giving way to the vibrant energy of spring. Life itself is a dance of these dualities, and this seed understands that balance perfectly. Now, let's allow this inner wisdom to begin its work. I want you to visualize the energy of this seed slowly, majestically unfurling. It's not a sudden burst or a forceful eruption. No, this is a slow, incredibly warm expansion. Imagine it like heavy, golden honey, thick and luxurious, slowly, languidly spreading through cool, clear water. Watch it, feel it, as it expands from that central point within you, moving with an effortless grace. As this warm, expansive energy spreads, it does something truly remarkable. Gently, patiently, it begins to search out any remaining internal knots of resistance you might be holding on to. You know those places? A subtle clenching in your gut, a tightness behind your eyes, a slight hunch in your shoulders, maybe a jaw that's a little too firm. These are the places where stress, worry, or unresolved tension tends to linger, creating little pockets of disease. Feel the energy from this unfurling seed as it gently, lovingly, wraps itself around these tensions. It's not there to break them apart forcefully, to rip them out. That's not its way. Instead, its purpose is to soften them, to relax their stubborn grip, to coax them into letting go with the gentlest persuasion. Imagine it like a warm compress, melting away stiffness, or soft light dissolving shadows. It's a slow, deliberate process of release. This patient, deliberate spreading of internal peace, brings with it an incredible sense of complete, internal equilibrium. It's a quietude that settles deep within your bones, a calm that resonates in every cell of your body. You are not fighting anything, not forcing anything. You are simply allowing. You are settling into a profound peace, the kind that comes from truly accepting the natural rhythm of life. It's the peace that understands the slow, heavy need for the darkness, for rest, for quiet reflection, for introspection, to perfectly balance the noise and activity of the light. Both are vital. Both nurture your spirit in different, equally important ways. Let this slow, warm wave of internal unfurling wash over you one final time, feeling its comforting presence, its gentle power. Allow it to permeate every corner of your being, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Feel how your entire inner landscape becomes smooth, heavy with a sense of groundedness, and perfectly quiet. You are whole. You are balanced. You are at peace. A sanctuary designed just for you, right before you drift off into the most peaceful sleep imaginable. So, let's take a deep breath together and step into the mesmerizing gardens of spectral poppies. Imagine this with me. You're moving into the final, sensory haven within this magnificent inner palace. It's a place built not for vibrant awakenings, but for the most profound rest. These aren't your typical bright, colorful blooms. Oh no, the flowers here, these spectral poppies, are unlike anything you've ever seen. Their petals shimmer with the delicate hues of ash, the soft glow of pale moonlight, and the mysterious depth of a moonstone. They are ethereal, silent, and incredibly delicate. The sole purpose of this enchanting garden is a beautiful one: to gently release every last stubborn pocket of physical tension you might be holding on to. And it does this through the pure power of scent. And what a scent it is. These poppies don't have any sharp, alerting fragrance that might jolt you awake. Instead, they exude a soft, dull, and profoundly heavy aroma. Think of a warm, earthy musk, but even more comforting. It's a fragrance that settles gently, deeply, not just on the air around you, but right within your mind. Now, I invite you to breathe deeply, slowly. Really draw that heavy, comforting fragrance in. As you inhale, imagine this wonderful scent traveling through your body, seeking out all those hidden corners where stress loves to build up. This particular aroma is specifically crafted to target and dissolve the tension often held tight in your jaw and across your shoulders. Let's focus on your jaw for a moment. How often do we clench it tight, perhaps in silent effort, or even without realizing it? Felt the soft, dull weight of this poppy scent now. Imagine it moving to your jaw, loosening the hinge, allowing it to relax and hang slack, feeling heavy and completely at ease. Let go of any tightness there. And now, allow that same gentle, soothing weight to settle over the muscles across your upper back and shoulders. Feel them responding to the scent, urging them to drop, to broaden, to release all their burdens. Imagine all the day's worries and stresses just melting away from this area, leaving you feeling light, yet deeply grounded. The air here in the garden is perfectly still, perfectly dense, heavy with this quiet, floral narcotic. It's not overwhelming. It's simply, profoundly peaceful. There's nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. Just you and this incredible, calming aroma. Now, as you continue to breathe in this beautiful scent, I want you to gently lie down. Imagine yourself on the cool, soft earth of this spectral garden. Feel completely safe here, completely supported. Feel yourself becoming heavy, allowing the spectral poppies to lovingly lull your senses into a deep, welcoming oblivion. Just surrender to this moment of absolute peace. Let your mind clear, your body relax, and prepare for the most restorative sleep you could ever imagine. You deserve this deep rest. Welcome to the chamber of unmade time. Take a moment to just absorb this. This chamber isn't just big, it's vast, stretching out in a perfect, harmonious circle. And the walls, they're alive, rippling with this incredibly soft, shifting gray light. It's mesmerizing, isn't it? This light isn't fixed. It prevents any corner, any shadow, from ever settling. It's constantly in motion, yet completely still. And that, my friends, is your first clue to the profound magic of this place. This light signifies something truly extraordinary. The suspension of linear time. In this magnificent space, the very concept of time as you know it simply ... dissolves. It melts away like mist in the morning sun. There is no sense of the past here, not single trace. All those ruminations, those should-haves and could-haves, everything you've ever done or left undone, every regret, every triumph, it all just fades. It's not forgotten. It's simply irrelevant in this moment. The burden of what has been is lifted. Feel that lightness. It's real. And just as there's no past, there's absolutely no sense of the future either. No anticipation. No worries about what must be achieved, what deadlines loom, what challenges you might face. The what-ifs and the must-dos of tomorrow, next week, next year, they simply don't exist here. The pressure of anticipation, the anxiety of preparation, it all washes away. You don't need to plan. You don't need to brace yourself for anything. There's no destination you're rushing towards. No finish line in sight. What remains, then, if not past or future? Only the perfect, endless. Now, this present moment, completely untainted by yesterday's regrets or tomorrow's anxieties. It is whole, complete, and utterly perfect, just as it is. Can you feel that realization sinking in? It's like a deep breath you've been holding for a lifetime, finally released. And with this understanding, something truly remarkable happens. All sense of urgency, all those nagging deadlines, all that endless waiting, it completely vanishes. Think about it. Without a past to dwell on and a future to rush towards, what is there to be urgent about? What is there to wait for? Nothing. There is simply being. Imagine time not as a rushing river, but as a placid, unmoving pool. And you, my friend, are floating peacefully within it. The water is calm, the temperature perfect, and there's no current to pull you anywhere. You are geese. ... Drifty. Blissfully. This isn't stagnation. It's absolute, unburdened presence. Here, in this sanctuary, you have no need whatsoever to track the minutes. The clock on the wall, the notifications on your phone, the ticking of a grandfather clock, they are all silent. They don't exist. You don't need to check the time or calculate how much rest you have left before you have a storage to do something. The concept of hours, days, weeks, calendars, ... It's all meaningless. Those constructs belong to a different world, a world that is far, far away from this serene haven. Allow yourself to settle completely into this timeless space. Let every muscle soften, every thought quieten. Feel the immense, glorious relief that washes over you when you know, deep in your soul, that you are not running toward anything. There is no finish line, no goal that demands your speed. And equally, you are not running away from anything. There are no fears, no pressures, no obligations chasing you. You are simply here, present, untethered. The only time that truly matters in this chamber is this present moment, this exquisite, deep, and utterly secure rest. It is a gift you are giving yourself, a profound recalibration of your internal clock. Everything else that might typically demand your attention, everything that seems urgent in the outside world, ... It can all wait. It can wait in the silence of this chamber, suspended, paused, until the gentle, perfect return to the surface world. You are safe here. You are cherished here. You are exactly where you need to be. Just breathe and allow yourself to simply be. As we gently begin to wrap up this session, remember this feeling, this sense of timeless peace, of perfect presence. It's a reminder that even in your busy life, you can carry a piece of this chamber of unmade time with you. You can choose to step into the present, to release the grip of past worries and future anxieties, even if just for a moment. You know we're on an incredible journey, and today, we're approaching something truly special, a unique chamber just before our final destination. This part of our adventure is all about finding a profound sense of peace and release. So, take a deep breath, settle in, and let's dive into the loom of Penelope. The unraveling. Imagine this with me. You step into a serene, almost magical space, and it is not a loom weaving something new, but something far more extraordinary. It's the loom of Penelope, and it's working in reverse. Instead of creating intricate patterns, this loom is gently and meticulously unmaking what has become too tightly bound throughout your day. Think about it. Our days are often a whirlwind, aren't they? Filled with frantic, complicated threads. There are the tiny, taxing decisions, the worries that cling to your mind, those difficult conversations that loop over and over. And, of course, the endless to-do lists that feel like they're tying us up in knots. All these things, these countless threads, get woven into the fabric of our day, sometimes creating a pattern that feels overwhelming, restrictive, even suffocating. But here, at this incredible loom, you get to watch as all those threads, all those complexities, are being slowly, deliberately, and ever so gently unpicked. It's a soothing ritual, these unmaking. You see the gigantic, silent loom, and you just observe. It's not about rushing, not about forcing, but about a calm, rhythmic process of release. Look closely at the hands guiding these threads. They are not rough. They don't snap or cut. There's no aggression, no impotency. They simply, carefully loosen the tension. One delicate thread at a time. Picture this in your mind. Each worry, each small stress, each taxing decision from your day, being gently released from its hold. It's like watching a master artisan perform a dance of liberation. The effort is reversed. The work, which might have felt so hard to accomplish, is now being softly undone. All those tasks that felt like tightly pulled knots during the day, they are now smoothing out. Imagine each deadline, each urgent request, each expectation, just softening, loosening its grip. The pressure eases, the rigidity dissolves. The very act of watching this process brings a sense of calm just by itself. And here is the most beautiful part. The effort you expended on these things throughout your day, all that energy you poured into them, it's not wasted. Not at all. It's simply being returned to a state of calm, uncommitted potential. Think of it like taking a deep, restorative breath. You're not erasing your efforts. You're transforming them. You're converting the tension back into pure, unbound energy, ready for whatever tomorrow may bring, or simply ready for a peaceful rest. Watch as the complicated, often restrictive pattern of your day dissolves. All those tight weaves, those intricate designs born of stress and obligation, are now transforming. They're becoming long, loose, simple strands. It's like a beautiful tapestry, designed with intricate detail, now being lovingly deconstructed, thread by thread, until all that remains are the pure, unburdened raw materials. And as you witness this visual process, let it work on your inner state. This isn't just an external scene. It's an invitation for your mind and spirit to participate. Every single thought that created a knot in your mind today, every anxious rumination, every critical self-judgment, every replayed conversation is now being unpicked. Each one, gently, completely. Completely. It's profound, isn't it? All that effort, all that mental energy that was expended, is now being reversed. It's like unwinding a spring. It's not about forgetting or ignoring. It's about releasing the tension. It's about letting go of the grip. And what is left in its place? Only the peaceful, soft potential of being unbound. Imagine what that feels like. You are being released from the structure and demands of the day. All the shoulds and musts, the deadlines and expectations, they are gently falling away. You are free. Free to simply unravel. This isn't about escaping responsibility. It's about reclaiming your inner peace. It's about consciously choosing to shed the burdens that don't serve your well-being right now. Allow yourself to fully immerse in this feeling. The weight you carried, the tightness in your shoulders, the tension in your jaw, the busy hum in your mind. Imagine each of these being a thread, patiently and lovingly unpicked from the fabric of your being. Feel the spaciousness that enters as each constraint is loosened. This loom, working in reverse, is a metaphor for conscious detachment. It is a reminder that we have the power to consciously unwind ourselves from the day's entanglements. We don't have to carry every single piece of it into our evening, or into our sleep, or into the next moment. We can choose to leave some of it here, at the loom of Penelope, to be returned to its raw, unbound potential. It is about recognizing that, while we might get caught up in the intricate weaving of daily life, we also possess the wisdom to unbind ourselves, to find that state of calm, uncommitted potential within. It's a gift you give yourself, a conscious act of self-care. To let go, to loosen, to simply be. So, as you step away from this incredible scene, carry this feeling of unburdening with you. Let the image of the unpicked threads remind you that you have the power to unravel any knots that form in your mind or spirit. You are free to simply unwind, to be soft, to be open, and to rest in the potential of being completely unbound. Thank you so much for joining me on this deeply restorative journey today. I truly hope this visual and mental exercise has brought you some much-needed peace and lightness. The silver pool of hypnos. Imagine this. Deep within the earth, far beneath the surface, where time seems to slow to a gentle hum. There's a hidden sanctuary. It's a small, private body of water, shimmering with a soft, ethereal glow. This isn't just any pool. It's a sacred space, a gift from Hypnos, the very god of sleep. This silver pool is warmed by the immense, steady heat of subterranean thermal vents, ensuring the water is always at the perfect, soothing temperature, an embrace of pure tranquility. As you approach, the air itself feels different, heavy with a peaceful stillness. This water isn't like anything you've ever experienced. It's incredibly rich with ancient minerals, and as you touch its surface, it feels like thick, cooling liquid silk against your skin. Yes, you heard that right. Liquid silk. It's an unbelievable sensation, one that instantly tells you this is no ordinary bath. This is a profound experience, designed to prepare your body and mind for the deepest rest imaginable. The density of this water is extraordinary. When you step in, it supports your weight effortlessly, lifting you, making your body feel lighter than air, yet paradoxically, profoundly secure. It's as if the pool itself is holding you, cradling you with an ancient, gentle strength. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to float. The water simply is asterisk. Yours a pour soft, yielding embrace. Look at the surface. It's mirror smooth. There's not a single ripple, not a splash, just perfect, unblemished stillness. And the silence. Oh, the silence. It's absolute. No sound from the world above can penetrate this deep. It's just you, the water, and the quiet hum of the earth itself. This is where the world's worries truly begin to melt away, long before you even fully submerge. Now, let's talk about the full immersion. This is where the magic truly unfolds. Submerge completely, from the tips of your toes, slowly, deliberately. Let the water envelop every inch of you, right up to the crown of your head. Felt a warm, heavy depths wrap around you, a comforting blanket of liquid tranquility. As you sink deeper, feel the water gently, yet thoroughly, washing away the last vestiges of sound and sensation from the outside world. It's not just a physical cleansing, it's a sensory one. Any subtle vibration that might have clung to you, any lingering sound from your day, even the most minor ache or tension you might be holding on to, they are all dissolved and neutralized. This silk-like water works its alchemy, erasing the residue of daily life, leaving you utterly unburdened. It's an incredible sensation of purification. The minerals, the warmth, the density, they all conspire to create a state of absolute release. Imagine every tiny knot in your muscles unraveling, every worried thought gently floating away. The water isn't just touching your skin, it's permeating your being, soothing your nervous system, calming your spirit. It's like being reborn into a state of profound peace. And then, the emergence. When you finally rise from the silver pool, you'll notice something extraordinary. You don't feel lighter, quite the opposite. You emerge feeling cleansed, yes, but also immensely, profoundly heavy. It's not a tiring heaviness, not fatigue. Oh no. It's a secure, grounding weight. Every limb feels weighted, not with weariness, but with the secure, gravitational pull of the deep earth. This ISNT, the kind of heaviness that makes you want to lie down because you're exhausted. It is the kind of heaviness that makes you want to lie down because your body is finally, perfectly prepared for true rest. Your muscles are relaxed to their deepest core. Your bones feel solid and rooted. Your entire being is resonating with a quiet, powerful stillness. This feeling, this profound gravity, is the final, perfect preparation. Your body is now perfectly poised, heavy and still, ready for the deepest, most unbroken rest you can imagine. This isn't just falling asleep. This is sinking into a state of renewal, a deep communion with the earth's own slumber. It's a sleep so profound, so restorative, that you'll wake feeling utterly revitalized, ready to face the world anew. The silver pool of Hypnos is more than just a step in our journey. It's the culmination. It's the moment where all the previous techniques coalesce into a single, magnificent experience of letting go. It's a testament to the power of deliberate, conscious relaxation and the incredible potential of our bodies to find peace when given the right environment and intention. So, if you're struggling with sleep, or just seeking a deeper level of tranquility in your life, I truly hope visualizing this journey, this incredible silver pool, brings you comfort and peace. Remember, creating the right environment, both externally and internally, is key to unlocking the best sleep of your life. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible exploration. We arrive at the culmination of our adventure, stepping into a place of profound peace and ultimate surrender. We've traveled so far, through winding paths and ancient landscapes, and now we stand at the very threshold of deep, restorative rest. This is part 15 of our series, what we're calling the Queen's Repose, or the Somnolent Throne. Imagine, if you will, that you are no longer just an observer, but a participant. You've walked through the veils, past the watchful eyes of ancient guardians, and you are now fully and completely within the heart of the underworld itself. Not the underworld of fear or dread, but the underworld as a sanctuary, a place of truth and stillness. Before you, stretching into an unseen distance, lies the domain of Persephone. She is the patient queen, the one who truly understands the necessity of the deep shadow, the quiet moments that precede rebirth. She understands that true light often emerges from the profound darkness, just as seeds sprout from the earth. She's not a queen of judgment, but of understanding, acceptance, and the cyclical nature of life, death, and renewal. Take a deep breath here, and just feel the air, thick with ancient wisdom, perhaps carrying the scent of pomegranates in cool earth. This isn't a place of foreboding, but a hallowed space, protected and serene. You are safe here. You are welcome here. As you gaze around, you notice the subtle shimmer of starlight filtered through unseen depths, illuminating a path directly before you. This path leads to your final resting spot. It's not a bed or a couch, but something far more primal, far more grounding. You approach it now, feeling an inexplicable pull, a magnetic draw to its silent promise. What lies before you is a wide, cool slab of polished jade. Its surface gleams faintly, reflecting the muted light of this sacred chamber. It's immense, solid, and utterly still. This, my friends, is your throne of perfect repose. It doesn't look soft in the conventional sense, does it? There are no plush cushions, no yielding springs, and yet there's an undeniable allure to its very solidity. As you draw closer, you can almost feel the coolness radiating from its surface, a profound, unwavering temperature that whispers of ancient geological time. It's not a cold that chills you, but a soothing, enveloping coolness. This immense, unmoving surface is designed to draw the heat and restlessness from your body. Think of it as a gentle, unwavering anchor in a world of constant motion. All the tension, all the buzzing energy that is accumulated in your muscles, your mind, your spirit. Imagine it being gently, yet firmly, pulled away. This jade slab is here to absorb all that unrest, leaving behind only a profound, grounded calm. Feel that sensation now, even before you lie down. Imagine its unwavering support, its deep connection to the earth's core. Now, with a sense of quiet anticipation, prepare to lie down. Allow your entire weight to settle, completely and utterly, onto this cool slab of stone. Don't hold back. Don't try to adjust or find a more comfortable position. Just let go. Release every single muscle, every single tendon, every single thought that might be trying to keep you upright or tense. Feel the glorious, heavy drag of gravity. It's not pulling you down in a negative way. It's anchoring you, securing you. It's a wonderful, affirming weight, pulling you down into this stillness, into this absolute present moment. Imagine your body sinking just slightly, molding itself to the unyielding surface, yet feeling completely cradled. The jade might feel firm at first, but allow yourself to surrender to that firmness. It's not meant to be soft. It's meant to be foundational. You are utterly secure here, guarded by the immense, unmoving mass of the earth itself, represented by this ancient stone. There's no need to protect yourself, no need to brace. You are held. You are supported. You are safe. Safe. As you lie there, feeling the undeniable presence of the earth beneath you, accept the heavy, secure silence that fills this chamber. It's a silence unlike any you've encountered before. It's not an empty silence, but a full one, brimming with understanding and acceptance. There's nothing left to do here. No tasks, no worries, no future plans, no past regrets. Let them all dissolve into the stillness. There is nothing left to hear, except perhaps the soft, rhythmic beat of your own heart, slowing down, settling into a tranquil rhythm. There is nothing left to feel but the certainty of rest, a deep, pervasive knowing that you have arrived at your destination. Persephone watches over your sleep. Her presence is not intrusive, but like a silent, benevolent guardian. She understands. She knows that you have made the conscious descent, not into oblivion, but into the place of quiet, the sacred space where true restoration happens. She respects your journey, your courage to seek out this deep repose. And as you drift, as you surrender even further into this profound stillness, you hear her voice, a gentle whisper that resonates not in your ears, but deep within your innermost being. It's a voice that carries the wisdom of seasons, of endless cycles, of growth and withdrawal. She whispers the final truth of the deep, a profound reassurance. There is no above, only the quiet deep. Sleep now and be held. Let her words sink into your deepest consciousness. There is no above, only the quiet deep. This isn't about being high or low, better or worse. It's about accepting the fullness of the present moment, the richness of the unmanifest, the profound peace that lies beneath the surface of all things. You are not falling. You are being held. You are not lost. You are found in this quiet sanctuary. Sleep. Just allow yourself to sleep. Not necessarily to fall into unconsciousness, but to enter a state of profound rest, where your mind quietens, your body fully relaxes, and your spirit finds its equilibrium. Be held by the earth, by the silence, by the compassionate gaze of perception. Feel the journey you've made, the strength you've gathered, and the peace you've now attained. This space is always here for you, whenever you need to return, whenever you need to release, whenever you need to be held. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. It's been an honor to guide you to this place of repose. If this journey resonated with you, please consider giving this video a like, sharing it with someone who might need deep rest, and subscribing to our channel for more explorations into peace and well-being. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, rest well and carry this profound peace within you.